Top 3 beans that support kidney health and detox your body fast. Have you ever woken up in the middle of the night rushing to the bathroom every hour? Could your kidneys be trying to send something to you? Today, I'll share with you 3 amazing beans that can help detoxify and cleanse your kidneys naturally in ways you might not expect. The kidneys are vital organs, yet they are often neglected in daily healthcare. If you feel tired, bloated, or constantly wake up at night, your kidneys may need help. In today's video, I'll introduce 3 beans that are extremely effective in cleansing the kidneys and supporting the body and eliminating toxins. And don't miss the bonus tip at the end of the video. I believe you'll love it. Before we delve into these 3 types of beans, I have a question. Have you noticed that some foods make you feel bloated or require frequent nighttime urination? That's not a coincidence. Your kidneys, bladder, and fluid balance are actually closely related to what you eat each day. If your kidneys aren't filtering properly, it can cause problems like bloating, fatigue, and insomnia. And don't forget, your kidneys are working hard to keep you healthy every day. Number 1, cannellini beans. Let's start with something that sounds simple, almost too simple, but is actually incredibly powerful when it comes to kidney health, and that is cannellini beans. These are often called white kidney beans, and honestly, that name fits them perfectly. Out of all the foods people overlook, this is one of the most kidney-friendly options you can add to your daily meals. They're mild, they're easy to eat, they don't upset the stomach for most people, and they quietly do their job in the background without making your kidneys work harder than they already do. 1 cup of cooked cannellini beans gives you around 11 grams of fiber, and that fiber plays a huge role in how clean and calm your kidneys feel over time. Fiber helps trap toxins, extra sodium, and waste inside your digestive system. So those things leave your body through your stool instead of being pushed through your kidneys. When that happens, your kidneys don't have to strain as much to filter your blood, and that alone can make a noticeable difference in swelling, pressure, and even how often you wake up at night to pee. A lot of people don't realize this, but when your digestion is backed up or overloaded, your kidneys end up picking up the slack. That's when fluid retention shows up in your feet, your hands, or your face. Cannellini beans help keep things moving smoothly, which indirectly protects your kidneys from being overworked. And then there's the protein. 1 cup contains about 17 grams of plant-based protein, and this is where things get really important. Not all protein is equal when it comes to kidney health. Animal protein, especially in large amounts, creates a higher acid load in the body. That acid has to be neutralized. And guess who does most of that work? Your kidneys. Over time, that constant acid stress can wear them down. Plant protein from cannellini beans is much gentler. It supports muscle, tissue repair, and immune health without flooding your bloodstream with excess acid. That means your kidneys can focus on filtering waste instead of constantly fighting to balance your body's chemistry. When people switch even part of their protein intake from meat to beans like cannellini, they often notice less bloating, less heaviness, and better fluid balance. That's not a coincidence, it's your kidneys finally getting some breathing room. Cannellini beans also contain potassium, which helps flush excess sodium out of the body and supports healthy fluid balance. Now, this is important.
Moderation matters here, especially for people with advanced kidney disease. But for healthy individuals, potassium is a huge ally. When sodium stays too high, your body holds on to water, and your kidneys have to work overtime to get rid of it. Potassium helps counter that effect, supporting smoother filtration and better blood flow inside the kidneys. There's also folate in cannellini beans, and this part doesn't get talked about enough. Folate supports cell repair and renewal, including the tiny filtering units inside your kidneys called nephrons. Every single kidney contains millions of these microscopic filters, and when they're damaged by inflammation, high blood sugar, or constant stress, kidney function slowly declines. Folate helps support healthy cell turnover, giving your kidneys the tools they need to maintain those filters. Over time, that can mean steadier filtration, less irritation, and better long-term kidney resilience. Another quiet benefit of cannellini beans is their natural anti-inflammatory compounds. Inflammation inside the kidneys restricts blood flow and makes filtration less efficient. The natural plant compounds in these beans help calm that inflammation, which supports healthier kidney tissue over time. This is especially helpful for people dealing with insulin resistance or blood sugar swings because cannellini beans have a low glycemic impact. They don't spike blood sugar quickly, which protects the tiny blood vessels inside the kidneys from damage. Stable blood sugar equals healthier circulation, and healthier circulation means your kidneys can do their job without strain. And here's something people often notice but don't connect back to food. When you eat cannellini beans regularly, especially earlier in the day, your body tends to release more fluid during daytime hours. That gentle diuretic effect helps flush toxins when you're active and upright, instead of waking you up at night. That's one reason some people sleep better after cleaning up their diet and adding kidney-friendly foods like this. Timing matters too. Eating these beans at lunch or early dinner gives your body time to process fluids before bedtime, which can reduce nighttime bathroom trips. What all of this really means is less pressure on your kidneys, less internal stress and smoother filtration day after day. Not overnight miracles, not extreme cleanses, but real support that adds up over weeks and months. Cannellini beans don't shout for attention, but they quietly help your kidneys stay balanced, calm, and protected. And if you're someone who truly wants to take care of your kidneys without complicated rules or expensive supplements, this is one of the easiest, most natural places to start. Number 2. Adzuki beans. Next up, let's talk about beans. And I really want you to pay attention to this one, because a lot of people have heard the name but have no idea how powerful these small red beans actually are for the kidneys. At first glance, they look simple, even a bit ordinary. But inside, they are loaded with compounds that work like tiny protectors for your kidney tissue. Adzuki beans are rich in antioxidants called anthocyanins, and if that word sounds familiar, it's because these are the same antioxidants found in blueberries, blackberries, and other deep-colored fruits known for protecting the body from damage. Inside your kidneys, oxidative stress is one of the biggest enemies. It slowly damages the delicate filtering structures and makes it harder for your kidneys to do their job. Anthocyanins help neutralize that stress, calming inflammation, and shielding kidney cells from long-term wear and tear. This is one of the reasons people who eat more plant foods with deep natural colors often have better kidney and vascular health over time. Now let's talk about fiber, because this is where Adzuki beans really shine. 1 cup of cooked Adzuki beans contains about 16.8 grams of fiber, which is incredibly high. That fiber acts like a sponge inside your digestive system, binding to waste, toxins, and excess byproducts before they ever reach your kidneys. When less waste is pushed into the bloodstream, your kidneys don't have to filter as aggressively, and that reduces strain on the tiny filters called nephrons. Over time, this can mean smoother urine production, less swelling in the hands and feet, and a lighter feeling overall. Many people notice that when they eat high-fiber foods like Adzuki beans regularly, bloating goes down, and their body feels more balanced. That's not just digestion improving, that's kidney workload being reduced in a very real way. Adzuki beans also provide a clean source of plant-based protein, which supports tissue repair and immune function without increasing acid load in the body. This matters because excess acid in the bloodstream forces the kidneys to work overtime to restore balance. Plant protein from beans is much gentler, allowing the kidneys to focus on filtering toxins instead of constantly neutralizing acids. For people who are trying to protect their kidneys long-term, especially if they have borderline kidney issues or metabolic stress, this is a big deal. Small daily choices like this can slow down damage and help preserve kidney function over the years.
Another key mineral in Adzuki beans is magnesium, with about 130 milligrams per cup. Magnesium helps relax blood vessels throughout the body, including the tiny blood vessels inside the kidneys. When these vessels are relaxed, blood flows more smoothly through the kidneys, delivering oxygen and nutrients to the filtering tissue. Better circulation means better filtration. It also helps reduce pressure inside the kidneys, which can lower inflammation and support a more stable fluid balance. This is especially helpful for people who deal with high blood pressure, fluid retention, or that tight, heavy feeling in the lower back where the kidneys sit. And here's something really important that doesn't get talked about enough. Adzuki beans help with uric acid levels. If you've ever dealt with gout, joint pain, or kidney stones, you already know how painful and disruptive high uric acid can be. Uric acid is a waste product that needs to be filtered out efficiently, and when it builds up, it can form crystals that irritate joints and kidneys. The fiber and plant compounds in beans help the body eliminate uric acid more effectively, reducing the risk of buildup. Over time, this can help protect kidney tissue from irritation and lower the chances of stone formation. Many people who add Adzuki beans to their diet notice less stiffness, less swelling, and fewer flare-ups, especially when combined with good hydration. There's also something very gentle about how Adzuki beans work. They don't force the kidneys into overdrive. Instead, they support natural detox pathways, improve circulation, and reduce the amount of waste the kidneys have to deal with in the first place. That's the kind of support your kidneys actually need. Not harsh cleanses, not extreme detoxes, but steady daily nourishment that helps them function the way they were designed to. Beans do exactly that, and they do it in a way that's sustainable and realistic for real life. Timing and portion size matter here too. A moderate serving, around half a cup to 1 cup, earlier in the day or in the afternoon, allows your body to process fluids and waste before nighttime. This can help reduce nighttime urination and improve sleep quality. Eating them too late at night may stimulate fluid movement when your body should be resting. Simple preparation methods like soups, warm bowls, or lightly mashed beans make them easy to digest and gentle on the system. If you've ever felt like your body holds on to fluid for no clear reason, or you've noticed changes in urination when your diet shifts, beans may be one of those missing pieces. They quietly support kidney filtration, help manage uric acid, and protect delicate kidney tissue from ongoing stress. And when your kidneys feel supported, everything else in the body tends to work a little better. That's why this bean absolutely deserves a spot on the list of the top beans to cleanse your kidneys and flush out toxins fast in a way that truly supports long-term health. Number 3. Black beans. Finally, let's talk about black beans. And I want you to forget for a moment how common they look, because this is one of those foods that hides serious healing power in plain sight. Black beans might seem like a basic pantry item, but when it comes to kidney health, they deserve real respect. 1 cup of cooked black beans contains about 15 grams of fiber, and that fiber plays a huge role in protecting your kidneys. It helps support your gut so waste leaves the body efficiently instead of being pushed back into the bloodstream. When the gut is working well, fewer toxins reach the kidneys, and that means less pressure on the filtering system. Over time, this can make a noticeable difference in how your body handles fluids, how often you feel bloated, and even how steady your energy feels throughout the day. One of the reasons black beans stand out for people with kidney sensitivity is their relatively low phosphorus content compared to many other protein-rich foods. Phosphorus is a mineral that the kidneys have to carefully regulate, and when levels get too high, it can build up in the blood and stress kidney function. For people who are trying to be proactive or who already feel that their kidneys are more sensitive than they used to be, choosing foods that are naturally lower in phosphorus is a smart move. Black beans give you nourishment without adding unnecessary strain, which is exactly what you want when supporting kidney health long-term. Another major benefit of black beans is their magnesium content, with about 120 milligrams per cup. Magnesium helps relax blood vessels, including the tiny arteries that feed the kidneys. When those vessels are relaxed, blood can flow more freely through the kidneys, delivering oxygen and nutrients to the filtration units. Better circulation means smoother filtration and less internal pressure. This is especially important for people who deal with high blood pressure or that dull, heavy feeling in the lower back. Magnesium also plays a role in muscle relaxation, which can support bladder control and reduce tension that interferes with healthy urine flow. Black beans also contain powerful antioxidants, including anthocyanins, which give them their deep, dark color. These antioxidants help neutralize free radicals, which are unstable molecules that damage cells over time. Inside the kidneys, free radical damage can slowly wear down the delicate filters that clean your blood. Antioxidants act like a shield, helping protect those filters and maintain healthier kidney tissue. When inflammation is lower and oxidative stress is reduced, the kidneys are able to function more efficiently and consistently, rather than being pushed into cycles of stress and recovery.
There's also a strong connection between black beans' blood sugar balance and kidney health. If you're concerned about insulin resistance, pre-diabetes, or fluctuating blood sugar, this is especially important. High blood sugar damages the small blood vessels in the kidneys, making filtration less effective over time. Black beans help stabilize blood sugar because of their fiber and slow-digesting carbohydrates. Instead of sharp spikes and crashes, they provide steady energy, which protects kidney circulation and reduces long-term damage. This stability also helps lower inflammation throughout the body, including in the kidneys. Cholesterol is another factor that often gets overlooked when talking about kidney health. When cholesterol builds up in blood vessels, it restricts blood flow, including the blood supply to the kidneys. Black beans have been shown to help lower unhealthy cholesterol levels, which improves circulation and supports better oxygen delivery to kidney tissue. When the kidneys receive steady blood flow, they filter more efficiently and with less strain. This combination of fiber, antioxidants, and minerals creates a powerful environment for kidney protection. What makes black beans so special is how balanced they are. They don't push the kidneys too hard, and they don't flood the body with anything it can't handle. Instead, they support multiple systems at once: the gut, the blood vessels, blood sugar control, and inflammation, all of which directly affect kidney function. Eating black beans regularly, especially earlier in the day or at lunch, helps the body process fluids and waste when you're active, which can reduce nighttime urination and support better sleep. Preparation matters too. Choosing dried black beans or no salt added canned beans helps avoid excess sodium, which is one of the biggest enemies of kidney health. Rinsing them well removes extra starch and reduces digestive discomfort, making them easier on the gut and the kidneys. Pairing black beans with fresh vegetables, healthy fats like olive oil, and low-sodium ingredients allows their benefits to really shine. If you've ever felt like your body is holding on to fluid, or you've noticed changes in urination or swelling depending on what you eat, black beans may be one of the most supportive foods you can add. They quietly reduce inflammation, improve circulation, stabilize blood sugar, and protect the kidneys from ongoing stress. Less inflammation leads to better kidney function, and better kidney function leads to a body that feels lighter, more balanced, and more energized. That's why black beans absolutely earn their place as one of the top 3 beans to help cleanse your kidneys and flush out toxins fast, in a way that truly supports long-term health. Now, here's the key takeaway, and this is the part I really want you to remember. By simply adding these beans into your daily meals, whether that's in a warm soup, a simple bowl, or a quick spread, you're giving your kidneys steady, real support that actually lasts. This isn't about some extreme cleanse or a one-week fix. Kidney health doesn't work like that. It's built through small, repeatable habits that gently reduce stress on your body day after day. And that's the beautiful part. You don't need fancy supplements, you don't need to be a nutrition expert, and you don't need to change everything overnight. You just start where you are, add these foods in, and let your kidneys slowly do what they were designed to do: filter, balance, and protect you. So, let's quickly bring it all together. Cannellini beans help your body manage fluid balance and support smoother kidney filtration thanks to their fiber and clean plant protein. Adzuki beans step in with powerful antioxidants that protect kidney tissue, improve circulation, and help lower uric acid levels that can lead to gout or kidney stones. And black beans work on multiple levels: calming inflammation, improving blood flow inside the kidneys, stabilizing blood sugar, and helping remove waste more efficiently through fiber. When you combine all 3, you're not just helping your kidneys from one angle, you're supporting them from every direction that matters. Over time, that can mean less swelling, better sleep, steadier energy, and kidneys that don't feel like they're constantly under pressure. If this helped you and you want to keep learning simple, natural ways to support your kidneys, make sure to subscribe and watch the next video on the